This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rice Owls, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25.
Just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dropping back, it's Smith. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Owls. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And he fields it inside the 15. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Making some adjustments now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Get that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Monarchs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Jones. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. The sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Rice offense is out there again. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Smith. Wide open downfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Caught on the outside. It's Harapates. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. over the middle. It's Jones. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Play action here on first down. Cut quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Monarchs line up on 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on 3rd down. And now a 4th down decision coming up. And the Monarchs will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it. The defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So it's Rice in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Dropping back. It's Smith. Bringing pressure. Makes the first on his own. Looking for more now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Ole Dominion's offense retakes the field. On the last possession, they passed up on the field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, when you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Comes the Owls offense back out there. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And the play is good enough for a 1st down to move the ball to the 44.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Hit the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Smith. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Dumps it down and back. They bring them down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an outbound. The catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The quarterback's got it on the option. No, it's fumbled. What a decision.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
The quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it with room to run. He stopped him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locates the tight end, is complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw again. Gets made on the out route. And playing more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain. Powering
through the defender. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on the screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Looking right. This one caught. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Gets the first and still running. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Monarchs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The offense going with the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep down the middle. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Monarchs! And that will give them the lead now.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The PAT makes it 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They'll run it from the gun. The defense swarms. He's going back for it. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and they're getting...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch. It's awesome. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. Ole Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense, a deep shot to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He gets loose. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rice offense is out there again. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's Smith. The screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the goal. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
He finds some space. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, you can see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Defense is coming after him. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. They'll run it here. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, looking to throw it. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Dominion.
Well, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? And it's Ole Dominion in front now. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Gets loose on the scramble. Picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. To the air. It's Smith. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there and brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
First down here for this offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Signs the quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bryce. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Ole Dominion's offense retakes the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Monarchs will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass caught. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Chewing clock with the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. this. They need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Smith. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass break up, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown! Out! This passing game is still on fire. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He flips it to the back across the middle.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He's past the marker and still going.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. But the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ole Dominion Monarchs.